Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Schalke career mode. As you can see, we are in the deadline day. I'm just going to simulate these last couple of hours whilst also talking about some of the comments that you guys have suggested. Starting off with the wingers here. People want to see these two individuals, Nusan and Diarmane here, and also Gun switched around, which we will be doing. We are going to do the position changes, and that will be that. They will begin thrown to a left wing and a right wing with Vega in cam and Costellaz up top. There was one suggestion as well with Bullet dropping down to the substitutions for a while and letting Sanchez grow up a little bit higher with Egan Riley. A lot more higher rated, 3 more higher rated in Sanchez. Had to really put a foot wrong. Hence why we're going to just try him out a little bit more in the starting team because he is an incredible player indeed. But it doesn't mean that Bullet will be pushed out of the team massively. But I think rotation is definitely key within the team. We have got an offer there from Becker, but there's no point even accepted that because we probably are going to run out of time, as you can see right now, with literally 10 seconds remaining within the clock. No signings anymore, and we're going to kick off this episode with an absolute banger against RB Leipzig, a huge team. We've got actually 2 offers there, but we're not going to have a look at them until we get into the game. I'm just actually going to go to the actual, if I can just find it, the calendar, just to make it a little bit quicker here, because it keeps bloody stopping me when I just keep advancing on the simulation. Replacement for Vega International Dewey. Segan wrote updated as well, so we'll have a quick gander at that before we jump into RB Leipzig. So not a bad team. We'll have a look at the team as well. But let's just get that upgrade on our DM, who's probably the most veteran player within the team. Well, one of them at least, let's just say that. But he's near the 74 overall as well. A couple of weeks, we're just going to get on the lowest one, which I think it was 71 for a holding midfielder. But I'll just quickly show you right now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Khan to right wing and Dale to left wing. So hopefully that will grow up quite comfortably. And we're just going to put this guy in Januzaj, who was very good in the last episode. Looking forward to see how much he can do as well in this episode. View and analyst though, Opina, Xavi Simmers, what a player. Mobia there, Nusa, Klosterman, Castillo Jr., going to Baku. I mean, it's a very good team indeed. Nuno Mendes and Andre Silva on the bench as well with Vermaelen. The DM, massive bit of potential in that DM right there. But it's going to be a bit of a hard game this. But like I said, we are in the top tier Bundesliga now, so we're going to expect hard games. I wouldn't want to draw out of this game. I think that's the best result in the Venice Arena. We are home. But let's see if we can do a masterclass here, like we did against Dortmund, but this time against RB Leipzig at home. So here we have it, and our striker is in good form. What's low into the screen? He has scored 3 out of his last 3, so hopefully he can continue with this good form in the top flight in the Bundesliga. And Segan, that with the upgrade you've just giving you there wasn't decent. Just giving the ball right into the possession. And Andres here twisting and turning, quick shot, and it's 1-0 already. 4 minutes in. And Andre Silva, who was on the substitution, but obviously was switched out last minute once we was looking at the team analyst, has scored an absolute thunderbolt for RB Leipzig, twisting and turning between my centre-backs. And that is not the start we want to do right there. 4 minutes in, and we are 1-0 down already. Then expecting the cut inside there. I thought he was going to go back out to the left, hence why I dragged number 3 over. But that's not a good start at all. Right then, 4 or 5 minutes in, and we are 1-0 down. Terrible start there. And again, we're losing it again here. Terrible already from Schalke. Nusa, a player that would be quite a good player to bring to this team maybe one day. But we've got 2 individuals on the wing who could be the next big things. Mobia there, cutting inside to Spina there. Opina. Well from Egan Riley. New signing, doing well. Can we just keep the ball for 2 minutes? That would be ideal. And the current cut did get a bit clipped there, and I think that's why the heavy touch didn't really play into his favour. So I've let him off on that one. Needs to be a little more crisper though. And well done, good block. Going on wide there. Up we go. We couldn't get down from Andre Silva, and we have picked up an injury there for someone. Has got the injury sign above his head. Xavi cutting inside, another shot, and then Polo right at him. Done enough to save it though. Well done. Reed, new sign, picking up injury. Kun looking inside to Vega here. Going to try and force it down the wing, but Xavi Simmons doing fantastic. There was a good run from Costa there, so down that defensive side. We couldn't do it. Reed looking a bit weak. He goes into Opina again. Opina going out wide to Enzo Fernandez, who I didn't realise he even had. And now we've got a chance here. Costa could get behind the ball there. Vega under Kern on the wing. Costa is making there was a good ball there inside. It's a good shot that needs to be going in. What a ball there from the main man on the wing. But needs to convert it there. Not the best shot, to be fair. I thought it was, but just didn't have enough power. That should have been 1-1. Pena running, darting forward. Cutting aside, that should be ours, and it goes wide regardless. Andre Silva drags it wide. I can't believe it, though. It should be 1-0. Costed us how much I've praised him and how good he's been recently. But that is his game. That needs to work on better. Needs to be a bit more consistent. And I think we're going to have to make a substitution on the halfway for our right back, because he has picked up a bit of a knock. That's it, just keep him possession here. He's a bit of an option. And now there's an option open up wide there for Vega. He's finding a gap, lovely ball. Can he get it in? Oh, just a little clip there. Probably should have held it a little bit better, but the striker looked like he could have clipped it. Contender's fantastic though. Cuts it inside to Vega. Vega trying to bounce past, but does well. The defender. There's a good ball there to Pina. Peter Sanchez needs to be stronger. Silva, good save from Mpolo. Had a great game, Andre Silva. And we're going to go into the half-time whistle, 1-0 down to Leipzig from a very terrible pass in the first 5 minutes. We've not been too bad. We've taken a lot of pressure from that individual right there in Silva. But it should be 1-1. We had probably the second best chance of the game, and we couldn't convert it with a striker. Need to be a little bit more consistent in the second half. Right, gentlemen, 2 changes into the second half. Costellas goes off for the number 9 in Sylvie. And also Aiden comes in for Reed in the right back due to his knock. Bit different here now, hopefully. A new striker on the pitch, and then no number 9. Just steps up a little bit here. Tries to cut inside, and Riley does well. Taking his time on the ball. He's had an alright game with Merkin. Into a man we haven't seen a lot this game. Gives it into Vega. Vega does a good touch. Can he get it into the striker? He can. Surely he's got to bury it. No, and he does. And it's 1-1. Great play from number 8. Curling it inside to Vega. And Vega plays it into the rotational strike and still the actual number 9 from day 1 of the Schalke rebuild. What a finish. What a ball as well. Brilliant bit of play. And finally, that Vega, that little just push and touch just to get it in front of him, just to set the pass lovely. And it's an easy finish for a number 9. We're back in this. It's game on in the second half. So what a result this would be if we can get the win against RB Leipzig, who probably have, and well, we can all agree, have been the better team. Got more world-class players and stars in the team. So good ball over the top. Didn't expect that one there. And that should have been a first-time shot really, but we got away with it. And Polo reads it quite comfortably. Aiden, that's unlucky there. Did go for the first time, but just got a bit delayed, I think. Enzo. It's a good ball at the top. Should be winning that. Sanchez has hit it the wrong way though. And Merkin has to clear his lines, and he does. And this is a good chance here to go forward with the main man in Kun. Kun does well. Into Silva. Tries to cut it into Vega. Vega gets a bit of a good angle here. It's a good shot by Kornashki there with a good save. And this is the Schalke who did well in the Bundesliga too. Such a better half from us. Good ball into the box there. It's going up for it. Got ahead of the goal. And I think that was Egan Riley that got up. Not really lucky. I did see the comment as well about training up the new sign Dale's passing and shooting. Also, of course, we will apply that after he gets converted in 2 weeks' time to his session in the left wing. Hoping he will grow up naturally a little bit higher overall in that. You never know, but we will apply that. That's got to be ours. Oh, he's missed the challenge. And it's a good finish. It's a great finish from us being the danger man for them. One of their best players. I thought we could just get in front of him on that slide challenge, but it just missed us. And then Polo came out, and he ain't missing from that. It's a good strike. We've got to bring him back again now. So we took a risk with that slide challenge, and it did not pay off at all. But this is what we got to expect from the Bundesliga. Big teams. There's a good pass there. Oh, and very nearly got that back there. Bayern went against Werder Bremen, it seems. As we expect, that should be Merkin's there. Well done. It's going to go back into Merkin. Back out wide. There's a run down the wing there. And hopefully we need some support here. And Klosterman does well. They'll pass inside into Vega. Vega trying to find an angle here. Vega does well, twisted and turning Vega, but he just cannot convert his chance. Needs to be ripping in the net there again. We just cannot get the ball in the back of the net on our easy chances. And here comes Andre Silva now. Merkin's got a 2-on-1. It's a good shot now. Good save from Mpolo. And the Bundesliga. Oh, no idea. It's going for a goal kick. All right, last chance. Hopefully we've got to get something going here now. Get Vega to come short, I think. Got a bit lucky there. And Kun, you got to make a run. And Kun does. Cutting his side, and he just unlucky, to be honest. I think he did alright, but it's just heavy touch let him down. Well done there, Van Egan Riley, but gets a little bit unlucky. And that will wrap up this game. It will be a loss to kick off this episode. It was quite a nice, entertaining game, actually. Could have maybe got the draw. Well, we should have actually got the draw. Missed a fantastic chance at the end there with Vega. Just dragged it a little bit too far out to the left, didn't he? And just got himself on a bit of an exquisite angle. Bit of a tight angle to get in that bottom right corner. He's done it before. But it's a good save from the keeper. A draw, I think, would have been fair. But Leipzig were the better team, to be honest. Maybe they did deserve the 3 points. I don't know. It was a tough game against one of the best teams in the Bundesliga. 2-1 loss. We continue on. So after some tinkering within the team, you can clearly see now that we have got the upgrades we needed for these individuals. So also now we want to get the passing up and the shooting. So probably I would say, I'm trying to just see which ones kind of cover both here. I mean, we got the wide midfielder, which doesn't. We have got the wide playmaker, which gets us attack position, which I think is very crucial. We could just keep on balance, but obviously I think obviously with 78 weeks, we want to keep it a bit lower. I mean, 30 weeks here, I think that's the best one. It gets us to attack position, which we definitely need. Also gets his composure up, which we need. And especially his passing is the main one we're going to look at there. Kun, of course, he can be anything, ideally inside forward. I feel like for him to get that shooting up, I feel like naturally his dribbling agility is quite good for who he is, being quite nimble. But other than that, it's not too shabby. But you have got our next game here against Heidenheim. Here, I mean, they are 10th in the league. We are 7th. So I'm thinking of maybe playing this one as a highlight game here so we can get more games in this episode. So I feel like we're going to do that now. And also, kind of rotate the team a little bit here. I feel like we maybe need to switch up a bit. I think Shaqiri, he could give a game over Vega, give him a bit of a rest here. Same with Januzaj for the Kun. I think Januzaj's been fantastic. Maybe we could have used him in that last game. Really, he's obviously okay with injury now, but we're just not going to gamble it. So I'm just going to take him out, I feel like. And I think Ramiro Cardozo, he needs to go in for Merkin. I feel like that's going to be the team now. I want to see how this guy does. I mean, he's done all right that last game. Was a little bit quiet still. But I'm hoping at Molten Road, a generic stadium, from this game, we could beat this team in the Bundesliga and get our first win in this episode. But this time, on a highlight game. All right, so hopefully we can bounce back from that Leipzig game and get to the result. That is what we're looking for here. And we're going to kick off 6 minutes in against Heidenheim with a corner. Pretty much around the same time Leipzig scored against us here. But we're going to get the opening goal here today. It goes a bit high, but it's still alive. Costello's good touch there. Can he get the shot off quick goal? And it falls, to be fair, to the winger. Back into the box here. It's still alive, I think. Might want to win it down, and now it should be the end of that highlight, and it will be. Bundesliga highlight counter-attack in the 30th minute here. I don't think we could have done a little bit better with that corner. I think our striker kind of took a bit too long trying to control that ball down, and it wasn't ideal. And they did that. The Hume's playing it in to Jans here. Jans plays that out wide to Sizer. Oh boy, that should be ours right there. Well done from Egan Riley. He's been brilliant. I think he's probably been more the outstanding signing so far for us. He's been really good. But this man here, we got to get him on the ball a bit more. And he's done well there. Gets the 1-2 off. Can he get the ball through now to the striker? He gets unlucky, but it goes into Shaqiri. And he cannot get the shot off. Unlucky from Shaqiri. After a try and pull it out to that right foot. But couldn't do it. But really good from the winger there, number 8. I need to remember to change the kit numbers. I promise I will get to it very soon. And he's not really number 8. That's a good ball right there. And a good save from Mpolo on the near post. Makes some crucial saves recently. And a solo goal now for the home side in the 49th minute. It's going to be a 2-on-1 this. I need to try and defend this quite comfortably. And well done from Aiden there. Well done. Doing the job today. They're ball over the top. Got the glitchy counter-attack there into Januzaj. Januzaj looking for a... Well, that's ball from you. Oh, and it's really, oh, I can't believe it's done that. It's cancelled out the counter attack. That was a weird one from Januzaj. From coming off from last episode, his dribbling's been fantastic, but that was quite poor from him. That's a good play there. Egan Riley again, and we're going to get the fortunate. Yeah, we are. Ideal. Well done. What is that for a touch, though? That was poor. Very poor. 56 minutes. Now we've got a free kick. Pretty much a corner kick, really. We're going to try. I'm looking at that back post player, and I'm going to line it up. You can see where this blue line is. I've just seen the raised hand. I'm going to try and fizz it to that player on that far post. And that's gone a bit wide. It could be a good chance there for a power shot. And it's got blocked, unfortunately. That would have been a talk of a finish. Imagine that. 72 minutes in now, still goalless between both sides. And now they have got the opening chance to maybe get the first goal of this episode. This game. What am I saying episode 4? I'm thinking of the last game, that's why. Wallace there. Twisting and turning. It's took a deflection. And luckily it goes over the bar. And solo run now for Schalke in the 76th minute. We've got to make this count here. Ball play through. He's got to score this. Please score this. Contender, surely. And he does. He needed the confidence boost from his misses against Leipzig. And we get the 1-0 so far within this game. Running from both wingers there. Well, we could get another one here. Could make it 2-0. This be good for goal difference. I know it's early stages, but it'd be important near the end. We're definitely not going to win the Bundesliga. Can he go? I'm going to go for the top left-hand corner, and he does. There's 2 for the striker. And that's a lot better for number 17. The Greek freak is back. And he's playing, I don't know, PlayStation or Xbox. One of them. Maybe Nintendo. Maybe the iPad. You never know. Attack it. 2-0 up here. Fantastic result away from home. But could we keep the clean sheet for the defence here? And we do. With Egan Riley again. Fantastic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why sometimes you've got to play as a highlight or simulate some games. Because you've got to have faith within this team. And we have today. We have picked up the 2-0 win away from home. That is the result we need to bounce back from the Leipzig loss. And we will take that indeed. 7 attempts for a striker. 2 goals, though. As long as we get the result when he puts him in the back of the net, we'll bloody take it. 3 points away from the road. We'll take that. Let's continue on. Gentlemen, into our next game. And again, it is a massive game. However, though, Bayer Leverkusen are 10th within the league, where we are 6th. So I'm intrigued to see who they got in their team. They are down a stinker so far in the league. But they got the likes of Flying Verts, Aris Garcia, Paredes, Teller, Ziyech, Grimaldo, Gomez, Tar. They've got a very good Boniface Kinnish here, very surprisingly, from Bayern Munich. So Sheik up top. So this, again, is going to be a hard game. Because if they're playing a free back, I'm hoping the wingers could be a bit of a threat this game and take advantage of that at home. Hopefully, we can get the result at home today. The only change I'm going to do is actually Reed comes out for Aiden and Bullet comes out for Sanchez. Obviously, Sanchez and Egan Riley against Leipzig were good, but it was too much of a leak at the back. And Bullet, he's done all right. I think, to be honest, there's no reason for us to push him out the team so far. So I'm going to keep it as it is. I feel like I'm going to give Kun and Dial the benefit of the doubt, especially Kun. He's been okay today, but some of his dribbling's been a bit poor. But considering Januzaj in that harder game was a little bit weird with his dribbling as well, I'm going to probably just keep Kun there for now, because he has got decent passing ability within that card right there. So hopefully, in the Venice Arena, we can do a job against Bayer Leverkusen here. They've got a good team. I'm surprised they're 10th. But can the underdogs, Schalke, pick up another win in this episode today? So here we have it then. Hopefully our striker Costello said the Greek Freak has his confidence boost down from that highlight game. And we can actually put a bit of a number against these. Like I said, we are 6th, they are 10th. It would be a huge result if we go against a team like this and get a result who pretty much, well, they did go undefeated with Xabi Alonso, which I still think they should have got like a golden shield. I feel like it's a bit weird why they didn't get it. There's a good bit of turning there. Yeah, Mane going to kill you to come short. A little bit over the top there to Kern. It's a great 1-2, and that is fantastic from the youngsters. A lot of it came from him doing the skills on the wing. Kern side. I've said this though. The wingers are going to be very deadly against a free back. Lovely little dink over the top there for one of the new signings as well. That's a lot better from him. And he just rocketed it. No precision, just pure power. The keeper had saved that. Well done from Kun. So there he is again. Or a little Messi. That's done well. Well done from the over the top ball as well from number 8. What's the ball that was? Great start though. Well done. Got to keep this up though. Got to take advantage of these wings though. I mean, it gets a free back formation. They're literally asking us to go past them. There we are. What a challenge for Merkin there. Well done. See, I'm going to try and play that ball over the top there because it was on, but it looks a little bit too high now. Unlucky. Benziger there. Went for Maiden. Does well. Onyeka there. Trying to twist in turn. Ooh, nearly got that one there, but it was a bit unfortunate, wasn't it? And look at this look from Leverkusen. How am I going to defend how quick they play this football here? Onyeka. Just holding them up here. The ball across the box. Got to watch that. And that's why I lunged in. Boy, he's got to go across the box. Onyeka. Just keep on the corner. That's got to be yours. Well done, but got to be on your toes there, Egan Riley. Oh, it's got past me. Oh, well done from Mpolo. I was going to say that was a bit unfortunate. That's like out right looks the most open. Good kick there from the keeper. And lucky from Cud. That was poor from him, I must admit. He was a bit sloppy there from him. Needs to be a little bit better. Touch needs to be a lot better there, actually. Garcia goes it into Adley there. Goes to the shot now. Oh, and it's thrown to him again. And then Polo, great save from the Belgium. Just holding the player now. Let's just relax a little bit here. I was going to say that would have been a proper EA goal. Let's just say that. They're so unlucky if they score from that. But our keeper comes in clutch. Inside straight away to Vega. Not much of an option going on. We're going to go out wide there. A lot better passing here. Kun does fantastic on the wing here again. Well done. There you're trying to fizz it into the striker. He is holding it up, but he can't turn. Unlucky, and Garcia just clipped it in time before we can pounce. And we'll take on that defender. I'll definitely take 1-0 going into the break here. Well done from Bernal. And well done from Merkin. Well done. Kind of shift it. It's going to bring him down there. I mean, what we saw from the opposite wing beforehand, they nearly scored from it. Oh, there you got that there, Gomez. Onyeka. Onyeka here. Oh, dumb. Alex Garcia, Onyeka. Oh, and he's got past Bullet there. Get the pass off. Oh, and he didn't get the pass. I went for the shot before, but still alive there. And Polo with a man of match display so far. He's had a corker of a game. Ball goes into the box there. Got to get it out here. And that, I'm going to try and just clear lines. And we have done. How is this game 1-0 us? I don't know. Bayer Leverkusen are really knocking on our doors. But I've got to say, the man of the match has got to go to our goalkeeper so far. He has been phenomenal. Missing chances from Florian Wirtz here. He's getting a lot of action on the ball, though. From one of the best players in world football. Not just the German division, but the world football. But somehow we're 1-0 up. Hopefully we can just hold it off. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 changes going into this half. Januzaj comes on for Kun. He's had a good game, but I need to rest him a little bit, I feel like. And get the veteran and Januzaj on. And also, yellow card, Merkin goes off for Amiris Cardozo. Well done there, Aiden. Into Januzaj. Januzaj, good turn there. Gives it into Vega. Now can we get the ball over the top there? It's going to fall a little bit short, but Costellas has done well, but for some reason, he didn't want to use his bloody feet. He just dived at the ball. I don't know what he was thinking there. He could have actually just touched it down. Very strange. Teller. This is great play. Oh, we should have got that there. That should have been an interception. Here comes Wirtz. It's got to be lucky to get through. Adley, and it goes in. It's a fantastic strike. But again, we just got to be unlucky that we saw it there with Florian Wirtz. We made the challenge on him, or the touch, and it's just opened up for him. And a player with that quality, and Adnan as well, what a strike guy is. Frustrating. You can see there, it just somehow bubbled back to him, and because of that, it opened up against Bullet. What a strike goal. 1-1. So Adley makes it 1-1. And I did not want that pass there, let's just say that. I wanted that to Vega. I don't know why it's gone there. Yeah, 1-1. Annoying, very annoying. I mean, they've been quite fortunate getting the goals here. They need the result more than us because they're 10th in the league. But that was a good one. But what was that for a touch? What was that? And Polo again has to come in clutch for us. There you go. Can find the striker. And he's thrown away. Costellers. Get the redemption for us, and he goes. Number 17. He's back. And look at this. The double James Madison. They think they're bloody Lou Liver. They've done well. Peeling off the show. Now we deserve that. They got fortunate on their goal. We bring it back. 2-1. Winning from Vega. And the Greek Freak. So we ain't going out without a fight. We would like to walk away with 3 points here today. Florian Wirtz, so a bit of a weird ball at the top. That should be ours. We do get it. Vega. Good ball there. It's a good ball there from the winger. It's a good touch. Oh, that's fantastic. That's a joke. But can he convert it? And he can! That is why we paid the big bucks. He is sent into the shops. Niall Watts. I'll probably pronounce his name wrong, but who gives a shit? What a finish that was. What a solo goal. That is why we paid the massive bucks for him. That is why the comment section would have gone to see you later, dancing past them. So much better. What a finish. Well done. What a solo goal. So what a finish that was. Sent them to the shops. We love to see it. And we've rightly deserved these 3 points here today going into our last game. Rightly so. What a way to get his first goal to the club though. Twisting and turning against that fullback. He didn't know where he was going. And they worked out beautifully. Onyeka here. That's an audacious ball on the back post. And here he is again here. Kind of set it up for him again. Twisting and turning. And I think he might be on. He might get it on. He's just offside. Could have got a double here today. And Reese going to call for Eden. But what a result this is, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1 against Leverkusen, who should be contesting for the league, but are on a stinker this season. Teller? Adley. Garcia. Lower ball at the top now. They're going to commit players forward. And Januzaj. Januzaj's done well, but can he get the pass? Oh, what a... Oh, but to be fair, I'll give it a tie. He's blocked him off beautifully there. That could have been another goal if the defender didn't realise the striker was behind him. Can we keep this result though as it is? They're putting it back here. It's a ball there to Adley. Adley's got to get a shot. Van Eagerrod is there, and so is Reed. And that should be game. They're going to get maybe one more chance, and it goes wide. And what a result for the home side. We might have lost our opening game in this episode, but we have bounced back with 2 tremendous results so far, especially in this game here, in the highlight, and now in the full 90, 3-1 against a team who went undefeated in real life. Wow, what a result. Going against a player like Florian Wirtz, it's like 90 odd rated, and we kept him out. 3-1. We continue on. So let's go into our last game now, and it will be against Werder Bremen, who do sit in 9th position. And the reason why I'm going to leave this as the last one, because as you can see in the next episode, we are going to kick off against a team who, let's be realistic, are probably going to go on to win the league. But we are 5th in the league, to be fair, and I'm hoping with our last game now, which I'm probably going to play as a highlight, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm feeling quite confident, as last time we did this away, we did pick up the result. So I'm hoping we get the result here. But like I said though, 5th in the league, if we get the result here, we're looking quite comfortable so far, which is quite... I didn't expect this to be this good, to be honest. But here we are. I'm going to try and switch the team up a little bit around again. I'm going to give Kruger a bit of a game over Seagun, and so with Shaqiri over Vega. Because, of course, like I said, we have got buys. So we want to rest a couple of players here. If we've got anyone more on the bench, I'll tell you what, we're going to get Gallo a game as well. He hasn't really played. And I'm going to get him over Sanchez, another youth academy player who could be massive in the near future. Other than that, I think we're probably going to keep it the same here. We don't want to switch too many out. I feel like that is going to be the team here today. Hopefully we get the result on the holiday, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap up this episode. Let's see what happens. So let's see if we can pick up another result away on the road, but this time against the Green Giants in Werder Bremen. Well, solo run here from Dio again. I'm going to see if I can try and pronounce his name better in the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Probably am butchering it. Out wide to Januzaj. Inside again, first time shot here, and it's a good chance there. But a Goke there with a good save. Schalke counter-attack now on the 14th minute now. I'm looking for the top left-hand corner. That looks the most option. Out wide. Can we get up for it? Oh, we get lucky though. We do get lucky, and Costello could run into that gap, but it just falls a little bit too in front of him. And there's a bit of a shocker indeed. Solo run now for Schalke. Januzaj, I'm looking at you. And it will go to Januzaj, but Januzaj, can he convert here to Januzaj? Go for the strike now. Good save. I was hoping our number 8 would run it with him. Could have just gone across goal, but we've had so many chances kicking off so far. Need to be converted, and this is one of the opportunities where we can't really defend it. We just got to hopefully get a bit fortunate. Forced a bit to him. But Gallo there. Well done for the Youth Academy talent there. Does fantastic to cover that. Because they are normally quite hard to defend. He's done really well there. Egan Riley. I can see I'm just going to go short to him. I think that's probably the best bet. He's got a good chance to have a bit of a pop here. Why not? Does fall to Dio. And Dio's got another good chance as well. Goes for Schomsel. Oh, what a rocket! Oh my god. Well then, we found the goal of the season so far. For Schalke. So rocket that was. He has arrived. He has arrived. What a finish that was. I kind of want to see a replay, but it's on a highlight, unfortunately. Schalke was solo run now. Finally, he's coming to his own. So glad, because he was hit and miss, wasn't he? Januzaj, our striker's there, the better angle. But can he convert to make it 2? And we do. We are taking the Bundesliga by storm. At this rate, we'll be going for top 6. We'll be going for European competition for season 3. 2-0 against Werder Bremen, and we're not done yet. Another counter-attack here. Who do we go to? Who's the better option? Again, I think Gruger's going to find Dio. Oh, there he is back. He is back. His heavy touch is back. That was shocking. Let's be realistic. I expect a little bit better from him, but I can't take away what a strike he did a minute ago, though. Wow. You can't defend that. Pass down line. Januzaj, there's that consistency. Shaqiri, unbelievable. Look at the veterans here linking up there, and that's fantastic from the veterans. Well done indeed. Januzaj with his first goal for the club. Shaqiri with his first assist for the club. I mean, this is literally the perfect game, isn't it? We'll get to see our winger who's finally coming out of his shell, and also the veterans and Shaqiri and Januzaj getting their first goal and assist for the club. Fantastic result so far. But can we top it up with a clean sheet? That would be brilliant. Igalias there into Rodriguez. Konaki there. That should be Gallo there. Again, another player who could be a really big star for us in the near future. Shaqiri. Unlucky. Strikers done well. I thought he's going to get sent off. But it ends 3-0 to round up this episode and this game. Again, another huge result for Schalke. With some brilliant performances on this pitch today. Januzaj, Shaqiri doing well. Gallo, the Youth Academy player, we've never really used before, but putting a brilliant shift. And of course, Dio with whatever his bloody name is, number 8, with the goal of the season so far for Schalke. Maybe the whole Bundesliga. An absolute thunderbolt of a goal to wrap up this game. 3-0 away on the road to SV Werder Bremen. So there you have it, gentlemen. We are going to wrap up this episode here today. And as you can see, we have got 3 new player rows as well. But look at the table. It will be very interesting indeed. Dortmund, who are actually first in the league, undefeated. Hoffenheim and Leipzig undefeated. Also, of course, we drew to Leipzig. 4-1-1 for us against Bayern Munich. So it's going to be interesting indeed how that is going to play out. I'm hoping we don't get battered. I'm hoping I'll love a result or maybe a draw there. That would be fantastic. But we'll have to wait and see. But Leverkusen, I mean, to be honest, a very good team. But as you can see, 6 games played, only won 1 game drew 4 and lost 1. They're getting a lot of draws, so they need to turn that around very quickly indeed. We've still got our youth academies to potentially come back as well. I need to set some new ones up, but we'll have to wait and see if we're going to devour into that a little bit more in this career, because we've got so many already. And to be fair, why don't we have a look to see if anyone has grown up? I don't think they have massively. Gene's going to buy +1 here. Who else we got on loan? We've got Leo Kun here, the maybe his brother, you never know, who is out on loan. 16 years old, looks like a bit of talent. No one told Sant as well, he's gone out on loan. This is the individual we've got to look at for the most of, though. Leo Rico Henriquez here, he looks like a bit of talent indeed. Had a massive value. Adrian Corneg as well, handsome by +4, he looked pretty decent. Jordan Tate, the Scottish right back there, and also the Didier Drogba himself in Digbu. Hopefully he comes back. Probably will be the future rotational player with Silva, where we'd probably cash in for the cash with him on the money and keep this guy as a rotational striker. Ayla, I'm looking for eventually him to try to take place over Segan in the near future and be beside Bernal. Got a bit of potential about him. Hopefully he comes back from Holston Cole and be very good for us indeed. Other than that, the team is looking very good and playing very well, and the results speak more for themselves, as you can see with the table. Very good indeed. So if you did like this video, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.